out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. You lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
And we are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. And this show is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay. Where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. It's the beginning of a Wanna week. We are expected to have a guest today, Alvi, as known on the Wanna platform, but he isn't in the waiting room just quite yet. So I'm going to get started on the leaderboards. Kind of go through what just went down last week, especially in the main event. And actually, the first one I'm going to shout out is last night's winner of the Hail Mary. Montry 74, $5,000. Whenever someone wins one of those, it's always just great stuff.
Wish it was the moment.
Yeah. He goes Carolina Hurricanes plus 1.5. Flyers plus 1.5, Penguins plus 1.5, Rangers plus 1.5. A lot of hockey plus 1.5, folks. It's preseason, so maybe that's the play. He had Dolphins minus 2.5, the over in the game, and J.K. Dobbins over 65.5 rushing yards. Chase Brown under his rushing yard total of 58.5. Bo Nix under 21.5 rushing yards. Bo Nix over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Browning under 1.5 passing touchdowns. Calgary plus 1.5 and San Jose plus 1.5. That is a Hail Mary, folks. That's the definition of a Hail Mary. Wow. I would have, a lot of these I'd say absolutely not. I would have never bet them, but this guy did, and that's why I don't have $5,000 in my account, and he does. So, Montry, have yourself a day. It's going to be good. But we're going back to last week. No Hail Mary on Sunday. We saw Thorson win 310 the first place. He 5x his bet. Swingski won the first and second place in 5x, won 275, $100,000, won 100. In the 10x, Jay Pumphrey won 525. He tripled down on his parlay. Solid stuff. 15x, the guy who's supposed to join today, I've got some numbers from him this week. I mean, we saw him in the 15x on Sunday. He was first and second place, won 475. The 15x on Saturday, he was sixth place with 150. Well, the 15x on Saturday as well, he was first and second place, which was 475. And Tuesday, he snuck in with the 30x, second place, 450. His grand total last week, $1,550, folks. Alvi, we're about to hear about it, so I won't go too much into it, but we'll keep moving forward. 30X saw V Dixon 223 win 500. Long legs Viviana win 450 and 400. The second and third place. 850 to the account. Yep. We all know who that is. The TD hero. CJ Clifton, $1,000. It's good to be good. Main event. Here we are. We had CDS or CD Sports Bets, 217-point parlay. Any other sportsbook or casino is paying him $435. Well, thank God he bet here at Wanna because he won $2,000. Harmony Bets 111. Double Down won $1,500. Won $813 on any other sportsbook or casino. But here at Wanna, $1,500 to the account. Dusty Rob's looking dusty. He won $400. Any other sportsbook or casinos giving him $236. Sports Profit AI, our guy, friend of the show. Very energetic guy, no matter what time of the day it is. He won $300 on a 105-point parlay. Tyler Mack, unfortunate. Right there at that 104 spot. Just didn't profit. He's one of the rare ones. But yeah, then you go down the list. It's good to be good. Schmitzy, 180, doubled down in the 3X. 5X saw Harmony Bets, 111, 275 again. Payne, 478, 200. Topo, 214, 325 for you. And then there's Alvi again in the 15X. We talked about it. Alvi, 1550 on the week. It's a good week. It's a good week, folks. Q-Tip 10 will be the last man I announce on last week's winners. He had a 500-point parlay win in the 30X and a 450-point parlay win in the 30X. Q-Tip 10, it's good to be good. Good for you. Oh, actually, I will say the 50X on Saturday. A guy that doubled down A13XRMZ, 1450 to the account. It's pretty good. It's a good day. It's a good day. And yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Last week's winners. There you have it. I would say, well, let me go through.
Yeah.
We've got a great show for you guys today. We're going to go over all the bets we took on Thursday, this NFL slate, but we did not give you actual bets for the day. We have no accountability hour. That is our mistake again. We were a little rushed out the door, so, it happens second time in a long time. But yeah, before we get started,
in like 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
Alvy should be on in like 2 seconds. He's right there, actually.
Oh, there he is. All right. Well, let me take a sip of coffee and let's bring him on. All right. This is Alvy, the man, the myth, the legend. Alvy, how we doing? Oh, now he's on mute. Oh, there he is.
I'm doing myself.
There we go. There we go.
You cut out a little bit. What was that?
I said I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Oh, awesome. We're doing great. Even better now that we have you. Could we get you to turn the camera horizontal? Oh, no, you are on.
You might be.
Yeah.
You might not be able to see yourself, Alvy, but we can see you just fine if you get the camera back on and turn it horizontally. It may feel weird. You're good. You're showing out. Yep, perfect.
Cool.
It's good stuff. So where are you tuning in from?
Minnesota.
Are you a Minnesota native or just there temporarily?
Not at all. I'm from California originally, waiting for my probation sentence to end, which means as soon as my kids graduate from high school, I am moving back.
Probation.
So, yes, once my kids graduate, not like law probation, but
right.
No, we got you.
I call it, which would be 2034. So as soon as my daughter graduate in August, I'm out. June, I'm out in August.
Okay.
So
I like it. So just a good solid 9 years left on a little less than 9 years.
yeah, she's in fourth grade right now. So
That's awesome. Hey, so where are you originally from? Oh, you said California. What are your teams? What are your teams across sports?
the 49ers, the San Francisco Giants, and the Los Angeles Lakers before LeBron. Still love my Lakers, but
Whoa.
I'm not a LeBron fan. Like,
Gosh.
I'm a
Shots
I'm a diehard Kobe fan. Also, I'm a Carmelo fan. So when LeBron was coming out the draft, uh, me and my best friend, you know, he was a LeBron fan. I was a Carmelo fan. So it's like that natural rivalry between best friends. And it's just like, well, I've always felt if LeBron would have played in the West, maybe his career wouldn't have been so dominant versus Carmelo playing in the East.
Mm.
I do see your point on the LeBron in the West, but Carmelo is Carmelo. I don't think.
Yeah, Carmelo's good. I mean, if he would have went to Detroit, he would
That's
have
a
had.
great argument. That's a great argument.
Tips.
But they both played in both.
Yeah, but it's like later on in their careers, you can't argue that. Like the West was deep when LeBron entered the league. You had Tim Duncan in the Spurs. You had Chris Webber and the Kings. You had Kobe and the Lakers. You had like T-Mac in Houston. Like the West was deep.
The West was deep for
You know,
sure.
you had KG and the Timberwolves.
I think the West has stayed deep personally. I don't really know a time when, throughout since LeBron's been in the league. I mean, even when he went to the Lakers,
They were still deep.
Yeah, the West has just been deep. West just been damn good. But with Carmelo, I feel like that's one you kind of just accept defeat. Like, LeBron's better all time.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, LeBron numbers are LeBron numbers. I mean, what he did over his career, staying healthy until he got to the Lakers. Like I said, I'm diehard Laker fan. So even when they won the championship, I ain't give LeBron credit. That was all AD, Rondo, and the bigs. If Rondo don't make that pass to AD, we don't win that. We don't win that game.
But then it's 2-2, right?
Yeah. Versus
I still think they win the series.
Tell me this, Alvin. Weird. Interestingly, do you keep the same that same narrative with Jordan with the East and the West? Does that stand with a person like Jordan, or does that switch up?
See, like that's hard because like with 90 basketball is different. That's why I hate when they try to compare the three of them to like who's the greatest. I think when it comes to that debate, you have to look at the era, from like the 80s to 2000. Jordan dominated the game. Then from 2000 to 2010, it was Kobe. Then, even when LeBron dominated, he didn't get as many championships because like the NBA changed where it became more shooting from the outside where Curry came in and did his thing. So like even with the Jordan debate, Jordan wasn't as great until he got Scottie, and Scottie did a lot of the heavy lifting on the night, and Scottie was guarding the best defenders and things like that. And then no one could really touch Jordan, but you talk about an era where everybody was getting high and smoking dope before they played. So, I mean, it's different. I respect LeBron, what he did for the game and things like that. You don't play over 20 plus years and put up the numbers you put up without taking care of your body. He's a great man, and what he did for his community and his story is amazing. Like, I'm just more of a Kobe fan, that rivalry. I wish they would have got to play each other in the finals. It would have been interesting to see how that 7-game series would played out. People give LeBron a lot of stuff for the super team, but the super teams was always created. Some people just did it naturally, building their superstar team versus, the announcement. I think if he would never did that announcement, people would never give him so much shit for it.
Hey, I gotta tip my cap if I had one on. This might be the best, and I don't even know if we'd call it a debate, but just conversation I've ever had with because me and Tone are huge LeBron guys, but best just sane, like reasonable conversation between the greats. Because you make great points on both sides. Especially when I talk about Jordan in the 90s, I'm like, that was during the expansion era, and the defense you could play. I mean, you could only play man defense, and those just, there weren't the great players or the great teams going against him. Like, I don't know, you say, I guess the best team he went against in those finals runs was the Knicks. Would you say that it was the Knicks in the East against him?
Yeah, and also a lot of like the superstars teams were older. Like the Pistons was older, the Lakers was older, the Blazers was older, the Knicks just didn't have enough. The Pacers was young, didn't have it. The Magics had it until Shaq wanted more money, and then Penny got hurt. I mean, there's a lot of factors that had it. The team that could have given him a run was Phoenix, but then so there's a lot of things that went into it. The thing about me, like, I'm a realist. Like, I love basketball, I love football, I love numbers. So when you argue with some of these fans about the greatest, they just looking at the individual players. You have to overall look at the history of the game. If you want to talk about all-time great of basketball, why Kareem never is in that conversation? Because he dominated the game from high school, college, and in the NBA. I think the man won at every level. No one done that. To go to UCLA, and during his time, I don't think they lost a game.
No, yeah, that's a great call.
So, but because Kareem was over 7 feet, no one gave him the title because it was easy. But Kareem couldn't beat Bill Russell. So what Jordan did for the game of basketball, even like with shoes, no one would never do that. LeBron James shoes is not going to sell like that. And the only reason why Kobe shoes are so expensive right now is because he died. When he was alive, the market wasn't like that. The player that I'm enjoying watching right now is Anthony Edwards. I like his game. Even though I'm a Laker fan, I like players on the Celtics. I like Tatum and Brown. So I mean, the game is changing. It's evolving. I'm trying to get my son to really pay attention to individuals instead of like, oh, my dad liked the Lakers, but why do you like the Lakers?
I like it. There's a funny Kareem story. When he showed up as a freshman at UCLA, when you were a freshman back then, you could only play on the freshman team, and then the sophomores and up played on varsity, which was like, the actual team. The varsity team won the national championship the year that Kareem was a freshman, and a Kareem-led freshman team belt to ass the championship team in a scrimmage, like multiple scrimmages, in practice and things like that. So it just goes to show, like, exactly what you were saying, how goddamn good Kareem was, especially his era and everything. Man, I did not know I was getting into. We were talking basketball today, but I like it. But I got a few questions for you. How did you find Wanna?
I was scrolling on TikTok one day, and then your ad came up like, "Hey, Minnesota, you want to place bets legally?" And that caught my attention. So I legally want to place bets. So that's how I found it.
Nice. So how what's your favorite feature so far on the app since you've come on?
So like I'm constantly learning. I mean, if you see, well, I love how if I have a question, you guys are so quick to answer it in your support. I think that's big. And you're very quick to fix the things that I'm like I have a question with. So like to show your customer support and how quick you guys respond, like that's key. That should show that you guys care about your customers and your product. That's my favorite feature. There haven't been a time where like I had a concern, you guys didn't fix it. So
yeah, hey, that's one of the big things we like to key in on over here. Is kind of the community and caring, like you just said, about our customers, about our product. So I tallied up, what you accomplished this week and in the contest and everything. My total this week has you out to 1551 this week.
Versus how much I spend.
I didn't tally those numbers, but I'm looking at it. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 different wins across daily contests. That's pretty damn good.
I mean, like I like the app. I mean, if you look at the daily contest, I think in each you get up to 8 a day. I think I'm spending in 4 different contests up to 8. Sometimes it's like $20. Sometimes so I'm spending a lot of money, like hoping for that big win again. Like that's how I guess gambling gets you. You get that big win. Like now it's a adrenaline rush. But what I'm learning is not like as I continue to learn because I just got in with your app. That's when I just got into sports betting. I know about how to bet on a parlay, the spread, the over under. So like when I ask questions and you guys are answering my questions, like oh that's how I do certain things. So as I'm learning, it's like okay now I'm learning different strategies on what to do this week, and things like that. So it's going to get better. I know for sure. I can't pick the same person in each parlay because
Yeah.
once they bust, it's throwing off all my parlays.
Yeah.
So, earlier I had like Ark Manning going over 200 yards, and he's supposed to be like the next great thing in college football. Well, he's a bust. So passing yards against great teams, negative. Rushing yards against great teams. I mean, yes, I'm gonna do that. So, like I said, like as I'm paying attention to things and like really now I have to do my research on stats and paying attention to certain individuals and what they're doing, you know what I mean? And like there's some sports I'm gonna stay away from. The WNBA. Unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like but tonight game, I know it's game 7, the Aces, they're they're one of the dominant team. So I know how I'm gonna bet on that. I'm not gonna bet on individuals. I'm just gonna look at the spread and stuff like that. Like I said,
The only individual I could say, sorry to interrupt you, but Asia Wilson. She's a
see,
beast.
every time I bet on her or to go over her points, she never does. And like as I'm paying attention to the series, she has to hit 20 points. I think she hit that once, but other than that, she's been like 10. She's struggling. So so now it's like okay, but it's forcing me to actually do my homework versus let me just pick the popular player because the thing oftentimes we're like, oh, she's hot. They talk about her. She MVP. Let me go with the over. Yeah, you can't do that.
Alvin.
You actually have to do your homework like Dobbs. I had him scoring touchdowns, but he don't score that much. He can rush for some yards, but he's not gonna score that much. And it's okay to go on the under with certain individuals because of like who they're playing and like I love Jamal Chase. Is he gonna score a touchdown? Probably not right now, but the day I don't go with them is gonna be the fucking day he go off for 3, and I'm gonna be pissed.
Tell me this, Alvin. You mentioned trying to get that big win again. Me and Lance, being that we're the podcast hosts, we get all the winners here. Have you been able to witness any of the big wins on Wanna? Because it gets big. Have you witnessed anything?
So I just found the Hail Mary one.
Yep.
And I seen some guy he cashed out for 5,000. Now I was like, ooh, how can I get into that? You know what I mean? And like I said, now just being strategic about how I pick my parlays and different things like that. My dumb ass was so this person gonna score, this person gonna score, this person gonna score. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit no more. Yeah, I won big this weekend. Like Saturday, the Oregon spread came close for me, so I was like, all right, man, let me put $220 in all these daily things. Thinking I'm like, man, I'm about to come up, and I didn't win. I won $400 back, but it was like, fuck. I also picked the same teams to win multiple times in the same way, like Liverpool. And one of my things, I should have had them being upset. And like, I don't know much about soccer, but now I know if I go with the spread, if the shit is a draw or they don't win by 1 goal, I'm going to lose that. I'm going to lose. So like I said, as I'm, learning more about the apps, I'm learning more about different sports. As I was watching soccer, my son was like, when did you start liking soccer? I was like, shut up, boy. I'm trying to do something. Like, don't be like your dad. I develop a habit, which is good because I was telling my ex, me spending money on this is stopping me from buying scratch offs. So. It's the gratification. Like, ooh, if I win tonight, I'm gonna be good for tomorrow. And I love how quick you guys are able to pay us. Like you win, cool. I know I got some games coming up that kick off at 11:30, some soccer games. So until I get off work, I'm gonna be paying attention to that stuff. And like I said, it's just different strategies I'm starting to learn and try to apply to how I do things with this app. I love it. I like it more than Price Pick.
Hey.
So, Price Picks got me fucked up. Like the shit will have you thinking you're gonna win $18,000, and all of a sudden, like, man, what the fuck? So I have referred a couple of people to it and to the app, and they're like, man, they don't get it. I was like, man, I'm learning it as well. But like I said, I like it more than Price Pick, DraftKings, and FanDuel, and all the other shits out there. So this is the primary app that I'm gonna stay with and focus on as I continue to like learn it and grow and stuff like that. So.
Hey, that's awesome. It's pretty awesome to get to hear kind of your thought process and how you're going through. You learn this and you learn that by just throwing different bets and doing all that. Because I started my sports betting career probably about 5 years ago, and that was during COVID. So there was only South Korea or the Korean baseball and a little bit of European soccer. And I used to be, I learned everything just betting on the most random shit. But just all the little things when you're doing like, parlays here or bets here, you don't want to, you want to be able to hedge it, not just put all your cards in or all your eggs in one basket, and just the different, and the research and everything, matchups and everything. It's good stuff. That was great. That was great for me to just listen to. That was awesome.
Lance,
go ahead.
The part he said where he was like the people, his family was asking when you start liking soccer, it's crazy because I've learned so many sports that I've never watched in my life just because I'm betting on them now. It's like, what the world?
It's like the shit's crazy. Like my best friend, she's a huge soccer fan. I'm like, hey man, tell me about this. She's like, what the fuck is going on with you? So like my son, when he was younger, he was like, Dad, I want to play soccer. I was like, no, the fuck you're not. We're a football family. So now I'm like, man, what's going on? He's like, soccer? I'm like, boy, mind your business. Like, but hey, fellas, I gotta get to work. I'm glad I was able to do this. Thank you guys for being patient with me.
Hold on, Albie.
We wanted to do this a couple weeks ago.
Albie, we got $2 we're gonna put in your account. We just need 2 picks tonight. Lance, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, I'll give you the spiel real quick. For showing face on the pod, giving the good word of Wanna, we're giving a $2 entry ticket into your account. We're going to give you a chance to give us a 2-man parlay for tonight, just 2 legs. And if it cashes, we'll give you $10 more in entry tickets. So you can have 6 opportunities to go into the main event. So just give us, what do you got tonight? 2 legs.
All right, I got the Aces winning tonight.
Okay. You can't give us another money line. We'll give you that because it's game 7. That's okay. We'll give you that one.
All right, I have, let's see, baseball. I have Aaron Judge going at least 2 hits, and their pitcher.
That's 2 right there. Do you want to just go Aces money line and Judge 2 hits?
Yep.
That's difficult enough.
Count it.
Well, they're playing Boston. They hate each other, and he's going to want to get back to the World Series. Boston's in his way.
I like it.
And he's from the Bay, so I got to cheer for the hometown king.
Let's go.
So.
Hey, Albie, we appreciate you coming on. This was an absolute joy. When you're back in the winner circle, you're more than welcome.
I'll be back.
Yeah, so
I'll be back. Guarantee you, I'll be back either tomorrow or this weekend. We're gonna have more conversations. I'm gonna stay in this winner circle.
I like it. Hey,
I'm gonna do my homework.
you're welcome. You're welcome anytime. Good luck on those 2 legs tonight and all the rest of your parlays, and have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
Adios.
All right.
See you, man. Awesome.
What a legend. That was so awesome. Just to hear, I mean, just the gambler's fallacy, you know, just going through.
Yes. That was one of the best testimonies ever. No cap.
Yeah, no, it was incredible stuff. Sorry, you ever just have people hit you up for fantasy
It
advice
just happened.
at any hours of the day? Oh, I did.
Like what? Watch the podcast. You calling me for this? What?
What are we doing here? Man, that was great stuff. Yeah, I mean, he already hit it on the nail. I was gonna ask him that last question about building our reputation, letting people know that we're legit, and that would, about paying out. But he already hit it on the head. Good stuff. All right, let's go over these NFL spreads. What do you think?
Let's get it. Big week. Big week. Hey, Falcons are rolling. Falcons are rolling. Yeah. Bucks. Did the Bucks win?
Bucks did not win.
Okay. All right.
They played the Eagles. Who'd you guys play?
Rolling. You said who did I have in that one? I told you guys.
Who'd you guys play?
Is that a joke? That's the question. Is that a joke?
Actually,
I got into it at the bar. We were filming my movie, as you know, Lance.
Yeah.
And Friday night, I'm at the bar, and the Washington people took over the hotel that I was filming at. So I'm at the bar with nothing but Commanders, and they're just dogging me. And this was my approach this night. I was like, "It's cool, yeah, we played trash," but I was like, "You guys are really sitting here talking to me like you guys aren't trash right now. What? You don't see what's going on? What? Where's the truth?" I said, "You guys are gonna lose to us this weekend. I mean, I know you guys lost 30-0. I was like, all right, okay, all right." And yep, I ran into those same fans, and I was able to just put the pie in their face. And it's funny, after a loss, I wish I had both videos, like the before. What? Y'all lost 30-0. Y'all ain't shit. And then the after, he's like, "Hey man, every dog has his day. Well, everybody got to lose." Oh, okay. All right.
That's
all right.
So funny. That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, fucking Falcons bounce back. Good for Penix. Way to fucking, that's tough. Hang in there,
Yeah.
kid. But all right, good work, good stuff. You ready to start going down these?
Let's run them down. Let's walk them down.
So you start off 1-0 Thursday night football. You had Seattle. We had Cardinals. We all had Steelers.
Yep, I had Steelers.
That game was in Dublin. Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers still looking nice. Tone, I have diehard Steeler friends or Steeler fan friends. However you want to say.
I do.
And they just every time Rodgers they win a game or something, they all just give their appreciation to me. They're like, "Lance, you called it. They said you were before media, like a big ESPN guy. Like no one said it but you, because of that clip from long into the offseason. I said, hey, Aaron Rodgers is going to the Steelers, and Aaron Rodgers has life. Look out."
Yeah. Yep.
So that
You
one's
never lost.
that one's hilarious. I mean, just to see it actually come to fruition, it's actually looking pretty good right now.
I mean, even funner than that is fact. We could dig up clips. You had the same energy. We were doing the podcast when he was a Jet, and you were then saying, "No, Aaron still has some left in the tank." And I'm like,
they blew it up too early with Saleh, and I'm like, the last half of the season he was slinging it. He was still
you've been petitioning. You've been petitioning.
So that's just it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Let me
Feels
grab
good.
this pen.
Oh, no worries. So we had Steelers. Yeah, we went over that. So Tone is 2-0, and then the next game was Patriots Panthers.
Yep, I had the Pats.
Me and you both had Pats. Miko had Panthers.
Weirdly.
So you were 3-0, but then you had Titans. We
I
had
did have
Texans. Next, Rams.
So Texans won.
Yeah, Texans won 26-0.
I see it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Horrible.
And then it was Rams Colts.
Yep, I told you guys about that one. You went against the grain with your own
I mean,
team.
I had it. I had it perfectly.
It was right there.
It was literally exactly what I predicted, except it was a walk-off touchdown rather than a walk-off field goal.
I want to say, before you get to it, Lance, because I was watching this shit live. The Cowboys are dog shit. I just want to say that the Cowboys are. They lost the lead. They had the lead and lost it twice in 2 minutes. It's just like, I don't know if it's defense. I don't know what, but they should have had that game bagged. I mean, so many times. It's crazy.
Yeah. That one was interesting, you know, because I thought the offense of the Cowboys played great. Like Dak looked like a beast out there, and that's that doesn't happen often. Or I usually always doubt why they paid him. But then the Cowboys defense in the same breath, dog shit. Exactly what Tone was talking about. I mean, just fucking giving up play after play. Yeah. So that one was tough. We all had Packers -6.5. We all lost.
Damn, because of the tie, that's a loss.
Well,
they didn't win by 7.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we needed. Yeah.
That should be a draw in the bet world. Like
Me and you both had Falcon. Thank God I flipped. I see myself cross out Commander and flip. And Miko had Commanders. I will say, we thought Jaden Daniels was Mariota, but hey, I still went Falcon. Bills did not cover, correct?
They did not cover the spread, unfortunately. 112. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. I put money line by Bills, though. I did put that in parentheses because that was a fact. That's the lock.
You had Lions. We had Browns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Me and you both had Chargers.
Oh, you went with the Chargers? On my sheet.
Me and you both had Giants. Miko had Chargers.
Yeah, I was going to say on my sheet I had Giants. And what did they get? Belt ass? Oh, they won. There we go. That's one. Your chart. Wait a second. Don't try to breeze by that, Lance. Hold on. Your Chargers.
Not my Chargers. I'm a Rams.
Your Chargers.
They might be, here in LA, a little brother. That's like saying my Clippers. What are we talking about?
I called that one. I would have made some good money on that money line.
Jackson Dart, first start, first win. Look at the kid.
I got to go look at this. Let me see if Koo was able to get that job. Because I told you guys. He didn't.
Eagles, Bucks.
Easy peasy.
Yep. Me and Miko missed with the Bucks.
Easy peasy. And I took the Jags over the 49ers.
You took the Jags and they won outright.
Tone
was hot.
Damn. I told you, if only I go with my actual picks and then put none of this shit in the parlays, sadly.
Did you go Chief or Raven?
I went Ravens overtime. That's what I call.
I got one back. Chief.
Hold on. It didn't go overtime. 20-37. Shit. Yeah, I called weirdly overtime on that one. I did see that fumble. It was getting bad for Lamar.
Yeah, it was. We all had Bears. It looks like -1.5, and they won by 1, so we all didn't cover.
Or wait a second, rigged, rigged by the bookies, rigged.
That's so funny. You guys both had Jets. I had Fins. And then we all had Broncos. So you won this week.
Broncos whooped the Burrowless ass.
We need to find Miko. Where's Miko? Because he had one of the worst weeks I think I've ever seen. He had only 4 right.
He's not in the chat. I thought I seen him. Dang.
Let me make sure I did this right.
That was a shitty week by Miko, man. I hope he didn't put his in.
I'm going, yeah. Oh, loss, win, loss, win. Wait, win. There's 3. Loss, 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 win. Yeah, 4 wins. He went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 game losing streak. Damn.
It's all good, Miko. It's all good.
How many was it on the slate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I went 50%.
We call that going Lonnie Lyle, by the way, Miko. It's all good.
Where is Lonnie?
I don't know. Lonnie's been MIA for a minute.
MIA.
You say you did go 50 though?
What?
You went 50%?
Yeah. I went 8 for 16. You went 10 for 16. And Miko went 4 for 16.
Correct. I did go 10 and 6. Yep.
Oh, it's pretty damn good. It's impressive stuff.
I mean, all that mattered to me mostly was W Falcons, and they were the only NFC South team with a W this week, people. Eat on that.
Well, you do have the Panthers and Saints in your division. So, those, it really just comes down if the Bucks or Falcons are going to win.
Tried to tell you guys the Bucks are going to fizzle out. You just keep watching the story, guys. We're going to win the NFC South, believe me.
I mean, they had a chance. They had a chance to go win the game. All right. I'll just let you. No, they're not.
Let us have our W.
What are you guys? Are you guys 2-2 now?
Yeah, it's only been 4 games. Yeah, 2-2. Correct.
Well, it's good stuff. I got a quick story, and then we'll go into tonight's picks. Sound good?
Sounds good. I need to jet at 1 to grab these kids early, so that sounds good. Got a few picks for tonight.
Bet. So it's a quick one. Last week, in college football, I bet on the Florida State Virginia game. I went Florida State. They lost. I actually did go Ohio State over Washington. That was my one win until the big one, the big fish, the big kahuna. I had LSU over Ole Miss. That missed. I had Georgia over Bama. That missed. I had, who else did I have? Oh, I had USC over Illinois. That missed. I had Arkansas hanging in there with Notre Dame. That missed terribly. So I was just so bricks in college football. Then the last game that I bet on, Oregon, Penn State. Me and my buddy combined, because we have like a joint fund on, Bovada. Not to shout out another, but if it's, if you ever need to make a straight bet, I go to Bovada. I'll give him a quick shout out. It is what it is. I hate to do that on, the Wanna Parlay podcast, but this is a parlay, if you're not placing parlays and you need to pay, But point being,
unfortunately, they banned me, Lance. Unfortunately, quick.
Yeah. So I threw 2,500 on Oregon money line.
5,000.
No, 2,500. Oh, to win. They won in double overtime, and it turned it into 6,400. But it was the gnarly. It was the most. At Penn State whiteout, Happy Valley just just an insane atmosphere, and we hung in there. At one point in OT, we're down 24-17. Second down. Our quarterback fumbles the ball, like drops the snap. So there's a point in the game where a live football is just on the ground with linemen coming. We're down 7. The game was literally over. If one thing, but we got back on the football, hit a 3rd down to make it 4th and short, get the 1st down, get the touchdown, go to double overtime. We get the touchdown first play, then first play at Penn State, throw a pick, game over. Tell them to bring me my money.
What in the Go Knicks are what?
Oh my God. It was by far I've never, I am not a big dog like this. I don't got cheddar to just be throwing this much on anything ever. But we made the call. I said, Papa, we can only be wrong so many times in a day. It's got to be Oregon money line. You know how he is about Oregon.
Did Papa be able to put something down? Because that sounds like
he shouldn't have been. We split this fund. Okay. It was basically $12.50 each, and then then I lost $1,700 on blackjack, but it wasn't my best. But hey, you know what? We would have never been there if it wasn't for my passion. So a little bit of a locker room problems, going on there, but we sorted it out. But all I know. That was a hell of a game. Shout out Oregon. Shout out the Ducks. I'm a Duck for life. The Ducks, man. The fucking Ducks. All right. Let's
thing happening in Oregon, if you ask me, right?
What?
By a long shot, the best thing happening in Oregon, right? Sports wise. Yeah. I know the Blazers aren't contributing anything.
I was like, let me think about it for a second. Yeah, it's not even close. Not even close.
Yeah.
It's literally SCO Ducks. It's and I hate it. I don't love giving Papa this.
Yeah.
But hey, SCO Ducks.
It's good to be a winner. I tell you that.
It's good. Oh man, it feels good. It feels good. All right, let's get into some picks. You like it?
Let's do it. Think I'm gonna hit the 5-time category tonight. Win some 5-time money in that Wanna, people.
What's the last?
I think I'm gonna go with
go ahead.
Benfica. Psych. What is that? Soccer. I think I'm going to focus on the WNBA tonight, people.
Yeah, I got 6 picks.
I know that Caitlin hates this so much.
I know. That is so bizarre, isn't it?
And did anybody bring to the forefront, like this has to be, I'm sorry, people. I said it about the NBA. I've been said it, but there's no fucking way Indiana goes to both finals in 1 year. It's no fucking way, people.
I mean,
without
Caitlin Clark, they're about to go. I mean, so just for fun, say they won the championship,
right?
Like, what is it? That would be like, do they move on? You can't move on from Caitlin Clark.
But you won a championship.
But you just want to chip.
I mean, there has to be something floating around like, hey, you know how much we can get for her and we don't need her?
I don't even know if there's anything in the like what is there a price? That's the like what's the WNBA it is what it is.
They're still building. Like that. Yeah, they're still building.
They still got a long way to go. We'll put it like because it doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't at all.
And it kind of just you question the consistency of professional basketball players. Like what? How can you even take it seriously? I'll say it. I'll be the asshole. Yeah, go ahead. How do you take this seriously? No one just goes on a run without the best play. No NBA team would ever. This would never happen. Like if the James Harden Rockets went on a run when if Harden got hurt. Because think about the ball dominant guard.
It has to be rigged, dog. I'm sorry.
I don't even. Who would rig it this way? You wouldn't even want it to be this way. This is like the worst it could be for views because everyone's just sitting here like,
Well, so I think their only benefit that I'm seeing is they're building Indiana's market. That's what I feel like. Indiana's market needed to be built up no more, so they're generating funds
they're about
for
to have
that.
Three champions. They're gonna have the Colts. They're gonna have the Pacers. They're gonna have three.
And damn, and the same goes for Vegas. They're building that market, so I just feel like it's strategic. And what league better to do it in? The WNBA. Hey, shit, ain't too many people watching this shit. We'll rig this one and rig it to the fullest just to build these markets up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm blown away. I haven't seen anything like it. I guess, you see it kind of, there's times in baseball, but baseball is so team oriented and kind of getting hockey as well. Like, you can lose the top guy, basketball, there's only 5, you only have 4 other teammates. Like,
right.
It's a star dominated sport.
Right.
But, fucking hell. I don't know.
One missing star is like 3 missing players. Like, how do you keep?
Exactly. When you compare it like across like basketball and baseball or something. Yeah, exactly. All right, I got my picks. I'm gonna fire. I got the over in the Red Sox Yankees game and Yankees money line. I have how did that game start? All right, wait, I gotta make.
How was that 108? Was it?
That's what I thought too. Wouldn't give me the line. Bizarre. All right, I can make. I didn't actually love that game, so I can make a couple more. All right, 6 picks. Cubs money line against the Padres. Over in the Red Sox Yankees game and Yankees money line. Ohtani 1 hit, Mookie 1 hit, and Asia Wilson over rebounds. I like the Asia Wilson over rebounds because Game 7 WNBA basketball means a lot of bricks. I hate to say it, but truth be told. Tone, go ahead.
Yep, will be a lot of bricks. I'm definitely going heavy on the WNBA Game 7 tonight. I mean, should be high intensity. It's going on in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a tourist dominated crowd. All going majority for Las Vegas, if you ask me. But I'm gonna start off with the baseball. I'm going Tigers and Cubs for the money line. Tigers and Cubs for the money line today, people. That's going to be my baseball. And then I'm going WNBA. Lock of the day is simply Aces money line. That's my lock of the day. I just always personally feel like Vegas ain't going against Vegas. Yeah, it sounds crazy. But yeah, Aces W, Game 7. And then Asia Wilson, weirdly, under 25.5 points, people. Under. She'll still be finals MVP, in my opinion. She's going to go under 25.5, maybe 23, maybe 24. But under 25.5. Lexi Hull, over 9.5 points. Over 9.5 points. That is a Las Vegas player as well. And then these are you got to listen closely on these people. These are the weird bets. These are the sneaky ones. Las Vegas first half winner. Las Vegas first half spread -4.5. Las Vegas first half spread -4.5. And last but not least, Game 7 WNBA total points total points over 81.5. That's where I'm going with it, people. One of them might reach 50. 81.5 over ToneTheGoat. There you have it.
There you have it. All right. And tomorrow we're going to be more focusing in on specific players, teams, and we're going to kind of dive in, analysis what we think so far in the season. But today, that's all we got, folks. This was the Wanna Parlay Podcast. Home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Thanks for Alvy for joining us, giving us some good insight on what it's like to just learn the betting world. It was good to hear it, good to see it. It was a pleasure to have him on. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talk about all things sports, folks. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as it helps our channel tremendously. We appreciate all the love and support, and we'll see you tomorrow. Or Tone, you got any last words?
Hey, man, they see the shirt. You know you want to parlay. Download it today. Adios.